Hello children, in today's video we will be learning about decimal numbers. So numbers can be classified as natural numbers, whole numbers, rational numbers and so on. Same way decimal numbers also belong to this category. So let's learn in detail about the decimal numbers. So here we have the definition for decimal numbers. Decimal numbers can be defined as a number whose whole number part and fractional part are separated by a decimal point. So let's see with an example. So here you have 24.56. In this, 24 is nothing but your whole number and this 56 is your fractional part, which is separated by the decimal point. So this is the decimal point. So here 24.56 can be called as a decimal number. So let's see how we can write decimal numbers from 0 to 1. So normally we will write numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. So in decimal numbers, you will write it as 0.0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9 and finally you will have 1 which is 1.0. So these are the numbers that are present between 0 and 1. So same way we can also write numbers from 1 to 2 in decimal numbers 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9 and finally 2.0. So again these are the decimal numbers. So here in common every number has a decimal point. So a decimal number is separated by a decimal point. So now let's move on to the fractions and tens part. Okay, so here you have a fraction over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here you have 10 equal parts out of which 2 are shaded. So you can write this in terms of fraction as 2 by 10. So you will write it as 2 by 10. So this way you will write it in the fraction. So let's see how to do it in the decimal number. So you can write 2 by 10 as 0 and a 0.2. So this 10 becomes 0.2. So here in this case you will write 0.2 as the decimal value. Same way if you have 3 parts shaded, so here the the fractional part can be written as 3 parts are shaded out of the 10 parts. So 3 by 10 is the fractional value, whereas in decimal point you will write it as 0.3. Okay, so here in this case the number which comes after the decimal points, it's not ones and tens, you call this as tenths. The value of this is 10. So this is nothing but the value is 3 by 10 which is 0.3. Same way if you have 5 parts shaded. So when you're having 5 parts shaded, the fractional part becomes 5 by 10 and the decimal value is 0.5. So here this is the decimal point. So one more example, if we have 7 parts, so this becomes 7 by 10. So 7 by 10 is nothing but 0.7. So these are the decimal numbers. So your homework quiz, you will write the decimal numbers between 10 and 11. For example, 10.0 is the starting, then it will be 10.1, 10.2. So it goes on till you will write till 11. Same way, decimal numbers between 6 to 7, decimal numbers between 4 to 5. So in today's video, we have learnt about the decimal numbers. So practice decimal numbers between 0 to 10 and also numbers from other numbers from 10 to 100.